Hello all, I'm Dr. Dheeraj Masappa. I'm a consultant anesthesiologist, and if you got a rank above 20,000 and then you might not get a branch of your choice. So at that point of time you are left with two options. One, you have to leave 1 year and prepare again for NEET PG, and the second option would be listening to the plan which I'm going to tell you. You can follow if you really like it, but before that, what I would like to tell you is, see, the type of the post graduation that you are going to choose now is actually not going to totally decide how your career is going to be. Let me explain. See, for example, your dream destination, your dream career, where you want to settle is, for example, if it is a corporate hospital in a metro, or you want to have a city life, or you want to settle in USA, or if you want to settle in Australia or UK, or a Middle Eastern country like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So if these are there in your list, and then these are not going to be greatly impacted by the type of the post graduation that you are going to get at this point of time. So what I'm trying to tell is, even with a bigger rank and even with the plan which I'm going to tell you, you can actually go to a location where you decide to go in future. For example, if you really want to be settle in Dubai, okay, so you need to have a solid degrees there. So with the plan which I'm going to tell you now, even with your bigger rank, you can actually achieve that. Or if your plan is to go and settle in UK, in Cambridge or some other hospital, so it can be done with the rank that you got. You don't have to be a topper for that. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Hope you got the point which I'm trying to tell. It is more about the journey that you're going to take up and how hard you're ready to work in your career. That is going to decide than the rank that you got now. See, you might not have cracked the exam, okay, but if you are ready to put in the hard yards, then you can reach to the destination which you decide to go. Okay, hope you got the point. So let me tell you, so since I'm an anesthesiologist and my area of my knowledge is there in anesthesiology, so I would like to tell you a plan with your bigger rank. What you can do is, you can take up a simple diploma in anesthesia, okay, in any kind of hospital. So here there are different types of hospitals. You can do diploma in a corporate hospital or a district hospital. Okay, according to me, just do it wherever you get. Okay, so and try to gain maximum knowledge during that period. Like try to get involved more with your faculty who is there, and try to do more cases. If you are in a district hospital, then try to get more free hand and try to develop your clinical skills. If you are in a corporate hospital, then it is a very good opportunity. You can actually see how the consultants in corporate work and the type of equipment they have, the soft skills, and it's a different ball game. So both the ways are good. So finish your diploma, and then I would like to tell you a few different ways now. So after finishing the diploma, one standard way is, everyone knows this, that is doing a DNB or MD after that. You have to work for 2 years after, so your 3-year DNB will become 2 years. And then for that you have to write PD set, and you can if you work hard and get a better hospital, that actually can change your future course than this particular point of time. So there, DNB, if you join in a corporate hospital or a good hospital, then you can develop your skills and soft skills, and then you can plan your career. So that is one standard way. This everyone knows. And you can also try to get an MD seat and finish your MD also. That is also a good opportunity. So in that way, you will actually have more experience than a general MD person. See, general MD person will have 3 years experience. But since you have done a diploma and then 2 more years, you will have more experience. Actually, you would have worked into different places with different kind of people, and then 4 years of experience you have. So all these things matters actually. So me personally, if somebody is coming with a DNB, diploma in DNB, I would think that they're more experienced than a 3-year MD person. So second way would be, if you are interested in critical care, then you can actually go for IDCCM. So to do IDCCM, you can go in 2 ways. One is, after diploma in anesthesia, you can go into DNB and do a IDCCM for 1 year, or there is a direct IDCCM courses available in several hospitals. So there are the list of hospitals. I can tell you a few hospitals. So one is in Aditya Birla Pune, and Amrita Hospital Kochi, Apex Hospital Jaipur, Apollo Chennai, Apollo Kolkata, Apollo Hyderabad. So many hospitals are offering IDCCM for diploma candidates. So that would be a good option actually if you want to get into critical care, and you can actually do diploma, do IDCCM, then apply for EDIC, not EDAC, EDIC, and European Diploma in Critical Care Medicine. And if you finish that, you are equal to a qualified intensivist. So this is about the critical care thing. So let us just fast, let us go on to the next type of settlement after diploma. So going to other countries. So UK and Australia I would like to cover here. So you have a very good opportunity if you go to UK and Australia, but I'll tell you the fact. If you do MD and DNB, the path in UK and Australia would be more easier. Okay, I have to tell the facts. Okay, it would be more easier, but even with diploma, you can actually work in a hospital for you can work in Indian hospital for 1-2 years, and you can tell them that you have 4 years experienced in anesthesia. So what they actually see in both the countries is how many years of experience you have. Let it be diploma or MD, they're not bothered. But what I'm hearing nowadays is MD and DNB of India is more recognized in UK not because of the system, because several Indians are actually there in the NHS system. So when they see MD or DNB, they automatically give more value there, and more chances are there for getting into the training programs there. But even with diploma you can do it. You just have to work in some good hospital for 2 years, and you just have to finish your EDAC or something during that time. You will have the equal opportunity there. So that is about the foreign countries. And here next I would like to tell you about the Middle Eastern areas. Many people are asking me about the scope of Middle East after diploma. Can we go? See, after diploma it is very tough to enter Middle East. So Middle East is not a good option. For Middle East, what you have to do is, after diploma, you have to finish DNB. After that, 3 years of experience is required, and in any kind of hospital which is recognized by the government, and then you can apply for Middle Eastern countries. So there is no confusion in that. So Middle East is very strict with this particular rule. So, and then would be regional anesthesia. So regional anesthesia is a very good addition to your diploma degree if you really do. So you do diploma and then do a 6-month or 1-year course of regional anesthesia. It's available in Ganga Hospital. Diploma candidates are eligible for that. So if you do your diploma, do a regional anesthesia fellowship, then it will greatly help in your private practice. You can actually start freelancing. So since you are well versed with blocks, you can actually do a lot of in freelancing. Most of the cases are done in spinals and epidurals and blocks. So that would be more safer. So this regional anesthesia might help you in developing your freelance practice. So that is one more different way where you can settle very easily and in a faster way. In a very young age you can settle in this particular path, and rest of the paths actually take a longer time. So due time also matters. You can understand what I'm trying to tell. What if you settle at the age of 40? It doesn't matter. You have to settle at the age in an earlier age. And second is super specialty degrees. So here I would like to tell you, so super specialty degrees are for MDs and DNBs only. So if you want to enter neuro anesthesia or cardiac anesthesia or transplant anesthesia or pediatric anesthesia, you have to go for a DNB after your diploma in anesthesia, and then you can do a DM in these particular branches. This is another 3 more year training. For that you have tried INICET if you want to do in central institutes, or other centers, super specialty DNB and other centers come under NEET super specialty exam. So even that is possible. After that you will be absorbed into any corporate hospital in India, and you will be settled in India. And the next way would be MBA. So MBA is my favorite. Many anesthesiologists are not doing MBA, but I explained in the previous video also, if you do MBA, actually you'll have an edge over other specialties, because you're actually anesthesiologist understands several departments, because the nature of work is like that. You actually work with several departments in the process of anesthetizing, so you understand the things better in the hospital, I feel. So after diploma in anesthesia, you can maybe get into MBA program. And in ISB or some IAM or some international colleges also are there. In my WhatsApp group, actually I shared the links for international MBAs also. There are, I think, some 10 international MBA centers in USA, where if you can take a good loan and do MBA there, you'll have a lot of value in any country. So if you do MBS in such kind of hospitals, you'll be placed in international hospitals, and there if you work for 5 to 10 years, then you can come back to India and make a very good impact. So that is another way. And the last would be entrepreneurship. So after diploma in anesthesia, what you can do is you can set up your own hospital. Who's stopping you? So you can set up your own hospital, and you can set up a kind of ICU, or in a hospital, if a hospital is coming up, you can talk to them and tell them that I'll invest in the ICU and ventilators, and maybe you can take a share in the profits. So entrepreneurship is also possible after diploma. You don't have to, if you're really going into entrepreneurship angle, then don't waste your time studying so many degrees. Invest more time in understanding how the local business runs. Develop contacts in the local surrounding people who actually govern that area, and you should have contacts with several police and local politicians and all that. So if you have this kind of an interest, then a diploma is enough. You don't have to go for higher degrees there. Diploma and a good experience is enough. See, even if you don't have enough experience in dealing cases, you can hire people. That is what entrepreneurship is. Entrepreneur will not know everything. Entrepreneur will hire right people. So you should have a smartness and hire the right people, which will help you in becoming a owner rather than an employee. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Even if you get a bigger rank, according to me, it is not worth leaving an year, because every year is very important. Some people actually leave an year giving no value to 1 year. 365 days are very important according to me, and in that 1 year there is no guarantee that you'll actually get a better rank next time. What if you get some fever before exam? What if your mind is blocked during the examination time? What if some adversity happens in the family? So nothing is guaranteed. So rather than that, what I suggest is you can actually do what things I have told in this particular video, and you can excel in your career. So what misconception students have is, if I get an MD in a premium hospital, if I get an MD, yesterday somebody was asking me that if I get MD in PGI, Rodak or something, should I take it up? So that is not going to decide your career. That is what you have to understand. What I'm trying to tell you is that you should have a 10-year endpoint. So my 10-year endpoint is Dubai. My 10-year endpoint is Australia. My 10-year endpoint is a consultant in corporate. So how do I reach there? That is what your planning should be. Not getting into some hospital and don't think that life is settled there. Life is not settled. The game has begun now. So even now my life is not settled. I know, even now I'll be learning. I'll be attending so many workshops. I'm constantly upgrading my skills. I'm reading every day, and will not be wasting any time. So that is why I actually run this channel also. I run this channel to tell you guys that life is not about one PG. Life is actually more about struggle and updating yourself, and so many things are there. I'll be doing videos more about how to excel in your career and future. Okay, so hope this gives an insight about how to choose when you have a bigger rank. Okay. So as usual, Dr. Dheeraj Masapu logging off. Roger that.